Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. I'm here on the shorter time frame for BTC. It has been quite a quiet day, yeah, a quiet day, and Bitcoin continues to consolidate above this week's low, which formed down there around $99,000 roughly, and below the $105,000 level, which is a critical one because that's basically our 50% retracement level, our resistance level that we've been watching over the last few days, over the last few weeks. Well, not the last few weeks, but we have been watching this 105K level as support in the last few weeks, but now it's flipped for resistance because this is where all these previous swing lows formed in October, yeah. And then we saw here August, September lows. And so we are below that level now, and now we're retesting it from above. We already had basically a retest there on Wednesday. And then this is also the 50% retracement. So it's just a Fibonacci retracement level. So it's important to understand that we are likely now just consolidating here for a bit because the market was quite oversold. Okay, so obviously talked about that before. We had on various time frames an oversold reading. If I just briefly go to the daily time frame, you might remember that I showed you here there was this trend line on the daily RSI. You see we're holding above it. I mean, there's a bit of support. So the sell-off stopped also around the 55-week EMA, exponential moving average, which I haven't got on this chart here right now, but I have it on the daily chart. Covered it earlier today. There's also a video on X from earlier today where I covered and updated all of the parameters for this week. Yeah, so check it out. This was only uploaded there. I leave a link in the comment section to our X profile. So check out all the parameters. But here on the on the micro level, you also see that there is this previous swing low in red. The red line is a structural support line, which is also relevant. This is where the swing low formed in June, and as I said, it's the 55-week EMA, and it's also a psychological support level, yeah, around 100K. Now Bitcoin has now, I think, closed the 183rd day, I think so, if I remember correctly, above the 100K mark. So while we briefly broke below it in November, we did not get a daily candle close below the 100K level as well. So it's just strong support. And after the Tuesday low, my commentary on the next day was that we might spend some time in this range now because oversold, yeah, but now strong resistance above, and we only saw the start of a corrective bounce, not a direct V-shaped recovery. So we might just be consolidating a bit because the market hasn't made a decision yet. I can see that based on the structures that we're forming here. We have an initial 3-wave move up, and we have a 3-wave move down. So we could even form some kind of a triangle here. But mainly, I think it's just important to understand, until we break above 105K or break below the Tuesday low, we're just in consolidation mode, and there is no real sign in which direction the market wants to go. So sideways consolidation, directionless movement. The first indication that the bulls are taking the lead would be ideally from this region where we are now, upside momentum and a break above the upper boundary line of that price channel, which is currently coming in, well, guess what, just below 105K. So yeah, it is even then the 105K level is very, very important. Now the price has reached a micro support area I shared earlier today in one of our updates between 100,167 and $101,076, but this is really just a weak micro support area in case the price forms this B-wave bounce I shared earlier today in my previous analysis, and then the price could reach the upper resistance area. So there are still two scenarios in which the price could easily sell off further, either very directly in this move down as an impulse. We might form a triangle here and then go down. As long as we stay below the first resistance at 105K, if we break above it, it might simply be a broader wave B, and then we go down from there. Upper resistance is between $109,383 and $112,400. That's just a quick update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then check out our X channel as well for additional charts, updates, news. Sometimes videos are coming out here a little earlier, sometimes exclusive videos. So check it out. Link is in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.